Hey, about to get started. All right. Day five. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. All right. Happy. What day it is? Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Please make sure that you comment on here so I know you're here. All right, so we're talking about 100 days of believing bigger. Let me go ahead and get in my TikTok. Let me go ahead and get in my TikTok. Because,
I made more money in the month of December creating content for social media than I made from my job as a public school principal. Let's talk about it. Holy cow. Just saying that gives me hives. I have no idea if I'm really going to post this. I want to get 3 things out of the way. I'm not sharing it to brag. This makes me so uncomfortable. I do know a lot of people who are aspiring to become content creators, and I want to use this to motivate them. Number 2, I don't have a course or a guide I'm trying to sell you. I don't have time to create a course. Don't have one, sorry. And number 3, I love my regular hustle. I am not trying to leave my full-time job. The girl's over 50. She needs benefits and retirement.
all right, so I'm about to go live on my TikTok. Bear with me. Bear with me. Ooh, don't. These filters be coming through TikTok. I love TikTok. Got the filters. We're gonna go live on TikTok. Oops. Okay. All right. So we are live on TikTok and on Facebook and on YouTube. Hey YouTube. Happy Monday. So we are on day 5 of 100 days of believing bigger in you and your business. We're coming from 100 Days of Believing Bigger by Marshawn Evans Daniels. So because day 5 is literally about this idea of that belief comes first, not the proof. All right, this is what we're reading from. Join us. Go to the Amazon. Go buy the book. The book is not that much, so we can start believing bigger. And in the back of the book says, have you been limiting yourself? Maybe getting in the way of whatever heaven has for you due to doubt, fear, or feeling that you're just too flawed? Though you're not alone, you were made to believe and live bigger, and this devotional journal can guide you to that discovery, drawing you confidently toward God's one-of-a-kind dreams for you as his beloved daughter or son if you're watching this. God has awakened something magnificent within you, whispering truths about who you are, why you matter, and what are you here to do. Step out and take the next 100 days to uncover your true identity and unleash your faith like never before. A higher destiny filled with possibility is calling you. All right, so this is what we're reading on. We're going to do some housekeepings. Now, this week, y'all, this week, we are going to do, at the end of the month, forgive what you can't forget. Forgive what you can't forget is going to be the book club that we're going to start, and we're going to read. And we want you to have at least get it soon so you can leave has the 4 chapters done by Martin Luther King weekend. Okay, that's the 18th. I think you can read that. It's about 55 pages. 55 pages in the next 2 weeks. This is the book we're going to be doing. Forgive what you can't forget. Inbox me the word book club so I can include you in it. Right now, it's just two of us ladies. And if you want to join us, then you can just inbox me the word book club, and I know what you're talking about. So let's go ahead and get started on day number 5. Because let's be honest, most of us are waiting to see the results before it comes. So the topic is water walking, coming from Matthew 14:29. Jesus said, I guess he said, indeed come. I got to look at the scripture, but it says, Jesus, indeed come, the voice. The disciples traveled quite a bit afar with Jesus by boat. They spent every day with him, but for some reason, on this occasion, they couldn't recognize Jesus walking toward them on the water. They weren't comforted or even amazed by a miracle unfolding right before their eyes. No, the scripture says they were terrified. They thought Jesus was a ghost. How interesting that we can confuse what is actually help as something that happens to be harmful. When Jesus told them, be still, it is I, you have no fear, his disciple Peter was the only one who was drawn toward the mystery. Peter said, Lord, if it is really you, then command me to meet you on the water. That is powerful, though. I just thought about it. He said, Lord, if that's you, command me to do what you do. Ain't that interesting? He said, Lord, if this you, command me to do what you do. Wow. But when he realized how high the waves were, he became frightened and started to sink. I love that Peter was brave, that he asked to be part of an impossible miracle with Jesus, but trust. But Peter is no different from you and I when we look at our circumstances, aka our waves. Our faith is punctured. It's not the waves that cause us to sink. It's putting our trust in our circumstances. As Jesus said in verse 31, why did you doubt? So, day 5 is really about the idea of belief comes first, not proof. That belief comes first and not proof. Let's be honest. Most of us are waiting to see results before we fully commit. We say things like, once the money comes in, once people start responding, like, once I feel more confident. And I could be like, once people get on my live, I need more people to be on my live. No, I'm not. Like, right now, I have no people on TikTok, and I have 2 people on Facebook right now. But day 5 reminds us, water walking reminds us that believing bigger means you move before the evidence shows up. That's uncomfortable because it requires trust. It requires faith. But it requires letting go of control. Now, let me bring this home to you. Believing bigger in you. Day 5 asks, can you trust yourself before you feel ready? Can you stop asking for 10 more signs when deep down you already know what you're supposed to do? Deep down you see the signs. You know it. Because belief isn't loud. Belief is quiet. Belief says, I'm going to keep showing up even when nobody is clapping. And I got the clapping sound somewhere over here. I don't know where they're at. I got the clapping sounds. Oops. Take that off. I can't find it. Oops. But back to
the Liberty Patch is one of my favorites right now. It's for movement and mobility. I especially like it because it supports mobility without overstimulating your body.
Technology. Back to what I was saying. Believing bigger in you. This is what it looks like. You ask, can you trust yourself before you feel ready? Can you stop asking for 10 more signs, 5 more signs before you do this, before you do that? Because deep down, you know you're ready. You already know what you're supposed to do. Whether you're supposed to start something, finish a graphic, tell somebody something, send that text message. Belief says, I'm going to keep showing up when nobody is clapping. And that's hard, especially when you've been disappointed before. Belief. Let's go to what the book says. What circumstances in your life are like the ways that intimidate Peter? How might Jesus be using these ways to show you how to walk on water? Honey. Hey, Erica. Thank you for joining. Honey, I got some circumstances in my life where the waves are intimidating, okay? Like me, I have 20 years. I don't want to do no more time. So that's my big goal. That is my circumstance where the waves are intimidating. Or walking out on water, walking out on faith, taking that leap. Taking that leap is little, I want you to think about that before we dive into believing bigger in your business. Okay. We're going to take water walking day 5, and we're going to talk about believing bigger in your business. Now, business wise, this is where people get stuck at. Okay. In day 5, business walking on water. Day 5, business looks like posting when engagement is low. Selling when you're nervous. Building even when it feels slow. Offering something that and still offering it a week later when you don't when no one has like shown interest. This is the day when you stop asking, is this working, and start asking, am I being consistent with what I said I wanted? And that's why I am continuing to do the 100 days of believing bigger you in your business. I'm on day 5. I may not get that much. Hey y'all on TikTok. I may not get that much interaction or traction with this. But am I being consistent with what I said I wanted? A lot of times we don't have accountability because we don't tell nobody anything, and so we just keep that to ourselves, and so we don't have that accountability for nobody else. Like me and my friend, we said we're gonna do a mile. I haven't done my mile yet, but after this right here, I'm gonna get it on the treadmill. I'm gonna videotape it, timestamp it so she see this today, so I can get it done. Right? I told myself I'm gonna come and do live. That's what I'm going to do. Right? So Erica says, yes, my current turnaround moment. I struggle with trusting myself because of old That's it, Erica. Old habits and strongholds that I thought was my comfort place, honey. And that right there could be the what it says about the ways that intimidate. Old habits. Sometimes I be asking, like, why is it so hard to change our habits? But it is a mindset. It literally is. Like today, I meal prep, right, y'all? Today, I'm part of 2 health accountability groups. that the people come in there, and one is a group on Facebook, and she goes live every day, but I'm not. She gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I just don't. And the other one, yes, and the other one is Charmaine's new level for 2026. So I went ahead and I meal prepped today. I tried some recipes because who wants to continue? I mean, I look good. Okay, I ain't gonna say I look good, right? But my body, I wanted to be in a different shape, right? I wanted to reduce the weight that I have on my body from eating and not moving, right? Being movement. We live in a sedentary lifestyle, and so I want to be able to move my body. Movement matters, right? Because I was like last year when I was doing the exercise, I didn't really reduce. I really didn't change the way I ate, but I lost weight. So Erica said this is going to be my day one. I love this. Yeah, good. This is where we start at. Look, this is where we start at. Let's say the prayer, and we're going to continue with day 5. The prayer says, Lord, make me like Peter. Draw me out of the boat. Ooh. Lord, this prayer is powerful. It says, Lord, make me like Peter. Draw me out of the boat of the familiar and safe man-made methods. Whoo, child. I commit to keep my eyes on you. Invite me into the miracles, signs, and wonders. Amen. That was the whole thing right there. Draw me out of the boat of the familiar. Again, I'm going to say this. And there's a girl, and she said this, right? The difference between you, where you are, and where you want to be are those habits. We get so familiar. Safe, man-made methods. Eric says, yes, I love that movement matters. It does. And so I'm committed to be a better version of myself. I already know that the stuff out here, we have to eat better. We overeat. And so me meal prepping, it's going to save me some money. It's going to save me some money. And I intermittent fast, so I typically don't eat up until either 11 or 12 o'clock, just depends. Then I was 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. So I try not to eat after 7 or 8 o'clock. Really 8. Really 8 o'clock. I try not to eat because the acid reflux ain't no joke for me. Ain't no joke. Eric says, I'm screaming over here. I'm a water walker. Hey. And we have to be like that for ourselves. This is why we have to believe bigger for ourselves and for our business. Again, water walking, putting faith first. It says right here, belief comes first, not proof. Belief comes first, not the proof. But believing bigger in your business, again, looks like posting when engagement is low, selling when you're nervous, building when it feels slow. January is my slow month, right? Hold on. Watch our words. I used to say January is my slow month, but here it is, y'all. What you say really doesn't matter. Point blank, period. I said, before I retire, I will make what I'm making on my job in my business. Again, last year I didn't meet my financial goal, but I hit consistent income from my business every single month. So the goal wasn't necessary to make the money, but I got consistent income every single month. And this year is all about getting the money up higher. And this month, y'all, what I used to call my slow month. I'm not saying that no more. I'm not saying it's my slow month. Words matter. Words matter. Anything can happen. And y'all, I have 2 new clients I am boarding this month, and this will be one of my highest months I've made in business for myself. For myself. One of the highest for myself, right? Because words matters. I'm gonna stop saying that. Now, I'm gonna say this. If you only believe when things are going well, you actually don't believe yet. If you only believe when things are going well, you do not actually believe yet. You have to still believe when it's slow, when you ain't making what you're making, or things ain't looking like a certain way that you want to look at it. Believing bigger means I'm committed even when it's quiet. I'm committed even when it's slow. I'm committed even when I don't see the full picture. I've always said I'm only going to do 20 years at my job. This year marks 20 years that I'll have with my job. I'm big on numbers. I'm going to give them 20 years, 2 months, and 2 days. And can y'all guess? Hey, girl. Hey, Katina. And can you guess what the date is? My 20 years, 2 months, 2 days is 8/28. Romans 8:28. Now all things work together for those who love the Lord and are called by his purpose. I'm still getting chills right now when I think about August 28th. And it's August. I'm like, it's just like the numbers all go together, right? August 28th, I have 20 years, 2 months, and 2 days. That's the end of August, my birthday month. And so I'm committed even when I don't see the full picture. I'm committed. Erica says, for me, I'm restarting my business. My foundation was really off since I needed this. You're so welcome, Erica. You're so welcome. And so here's some reflection questions to ask yourself is where am I asking? Hey, y'all on TikTok. Where am I asking for proof instead of practicing belief? What would change if I trusted the process for the next 30 days? What action does my future self wish I could take today? Take it. That meal prepping didn't even take long today. I went to the store. I had my my first meeting of the year with my new client that we talked last year, and we were following things up, sending the invoice, getting PAID, and I got the food, brought it in, and I started to cook in. My partner started to help maneuvering the groceries and stuff that I brought in, and we did that together. And I prepped, and it was easy. We like to eat out, but that prepping thing, and I was, you know how we do when we eat, when we snack. Excuse me, when we snack, some of my water. When we snack while we eat, y'all, it was so good. It was so good. I did a shrimp lettuce wrap with shrimp, not a fried shrimp, sauteed shrimp, mango pico de gallo, and guacamole and some lime juice. But I prepped a turkey taco bowl with sweet potatoes. I didn't think that would go together, but they go together. I didn't have the oil. I didn't want to use vegetable oil on the potatoes, so I used melted butter. I sprinkled melted butter, and I put cinnamon on it. Y'all, when I ate it together, it was so good. And I put it in the bowl with some cheese, and that's gonna be tomorrow. I don't have that much of the tomorrow's a longer day at Montgomery got dance, so I don't have that much of the. Hey Jazz, I don't have much of the shrimp bowl left. So I have the little taco bowl, the shrimp the shrimp lettuce wrap thing. So, and I got my fruit. But again, I intermittent fast, and so I typically don't eat. I eat between 11 and 7, sometimes 8. But yeah. Girl, August your birthday month? Come on, Erica. Come on with the Leos. Hey. But let's end day 5. So day 5 isn't about the hype. It's about trust. Trusting yourself, trusting your calling, and trusting what you're building makes sense. Even if the numbers haven't caught up yet. We do get caught up in the numbers, but sometimes the lower numbers is better so you can have a better foundation, so you can work out the kinks, so you can work out some things. I know for myself, I keep these stickies up around. And so this is on my board, the 100 Days of Believing Bigger. If y'all can see that. Times vary, right? I am doing a plot plan to get paid vision and action board virtual party January the 18th. That's on a Sunday, but I haven't started promoting yet, but I am. And I'm doing a plot plan promote 4-week intensive accelerator starting in February. So I have my plans. And sometimes we can overplan, but this year I'm making my plans. I'm simplifying the things that I need to do. So even if I don't get my numbers where I want to, sometimes we can like, okay, I want 44, I want 80, I want 100 people. But we have to embrace and start with the 2, with the 4, with the single digits before we get to the double digits and the extremely double digits. My plot plan to get paid in 2026 virtual. I do every year, but my plot plan promote is for business owners. It is a 4-week accelerator to help you accelerate your marketing and come out with a strategic plan for 2026. But believing bigger means I don't quit just because it's quiet. You don't quit just because it's quiet, y'all. I'm so grateful for my new clients, that my new marketing and branding clients that are onboarding this month. And one of them, we've been friends on Facebook for a minute, and she just saw something. This week I continue to post. She saw something on my post about branding, and she inboxed me. And I gave her the link to set up a call. We talked, and boom, like that, she wants to work with me. And boom, like that. Having the no more self-doubting. You know that you know your stuff. You know your stuff. I know my stuff. I know branding and marketing comes so easy to me. It's just ridiculous. I can just spit stuff out. It comes easy to me. Photography, I love. It will never give it up. I will never give it up. I got my did y'all see my crown? I showed my crown yesterday. My crown is for the women and the girls. We're gonna do either the legacy portraits. We have the generations, so each woman will have a crown, or you can place a crown on your granddaughter or whatever it is. So this is one of the props for my photography this year. Sometimes we do have to just take the time to make the time to simplify this stuff. We want to do a lot of stuff, and you can, but not all at the same time, right? I know you want to do hair, sell insurance, do fintech. Well, there's a lot of stuff that you can do, right? I'm good at a lot of things. I am multi-talented, just like plenty of y'all are multi-talented, multi-passionate. But in this season, you need to accelerate with no more than 2 things, so you can make that 6 figures, right? Take that and make that First, you got to be comfortable getting your first 4 consistent months, right? 5-figure months, and then your 4-figure consistent months, and then your 5-figure consistent months, and then it could be 2 consistent months, and boom, you're up to 6 figures, a consistent month. I mean, consistent year, right? Start with a consistent 4-figure year. Your first 5-figure year, you're making 50, 60, 80. $90,000 in your business, and then boom, you make over $100,000 in your business. But it does take some time, and it does take you to show up even when the numbers haven't caught up. Show up. Believing bigger again means I don't quit just because it's quiet, because there's work done behind the scenes. There's processes and systems that you have to get correct in order to move on to where you need to be. All right, guys, I'm so excited to continue our 100 days of Believing Bigger. We are on day 5. Tomorrow is day 6. It is Tuesday, which is a long day tomorrow. Grandbaby got dance. I have my photography coaching call tomorrow, and I'm gonna get all my stuff in, right? But tomorrow talks about the faithfulness of God. The faithfulness of God. Coming from 1 Thessalonians 5:24. He who calls you is faithful. He will surely do it. I'm excited about the 100 Days of Believing Bigger. Don't forget the forgive what you can't forget. If you want to discuss this, or I know that Katina, you said you already read it, but we are going to. Here you go. We are going to be reading this. If you have the book or don't have the book, I want you to at least read the first 55 to 50 pages, 55 pages, first 4 chapters in 2 weeks, and that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the first 4 chapters. So I need to call my friend real quick and see if she done read the book. Got the book yet. Okay? She got time to read it. She has time to read it. If you are interested in reading this book with us, forgive what you can't forget, inbox me the word book club, and so I will, when the day comes up, I think we're going to do a Martin Luther King weekend for an hour on that Sunday or Monday. Just inbox me for book club, and I'll include you in right now. It's just 2 of us ladies. Again, with 2 or 3 I got 2 or 3, right? 2 plus me makes 3. 2 or 3 together, that's all that really matters. Yes. She said that she's I'm fixing to make me this mushroom stir fry. Ooh, mushrooms. I was about to get some mushroom. You seen all the mushroom like recipes and turning mushrooms into like burgers and all that kind of stuff. I bought some lentil. To make some. I want to make like a vegan burger with lentils and black beans or whatever stuff like that. So we decided that eating out is overrated. Eating out is just so overrated now. So we are trying to just cook more at the house. Still eating. We ain't saying not gonna eat out. It's just we're not gonna eat out. So, girl, my skin looks so good, and I ain't got no foundation on or nothing on my face today. But I did wash. I washed with my Adme product, and I put my moisturizer on my face, and then this morning I washed with the vitamin C moisturizer and the brightening thing, exfoliate. Girl, it's working good. Yes, which book? You talking about the forgiving what you can't forget? Yes, I got this book. If you have Kindle, you can get it. You can read it free on your Kindle. If you have free, it's unlimited read on the Kindle. Unlimited read on your Kindle. If you have the Kindle, it's unlimited. But I got the book. I'm getting this book to I haven't gave it to her yet, but she can read it. Giving this to her, and then I got it on my Kindle. But I like to highlight too, so I'll probably give you the book too. I am a bookie. So yeah. All right, guys. I hope y'all have a good, terrific Tuesday. I'm about to get on the treadmill while I watch. Y'all seen the Kim Kardashian? Let me charge it. Y'all seen the Kim Kardashian masterclass? So I'm about to finish watching the Kim Kardashian masterclass, and finish watching the Kim Kardashian masterclass. And I'll see y'all tomorrow about the same time, between 9 and 10 o'clock. I will be on here doing day number 6 of the 100 days of believing bigger in you and in your business. See y'all. Talk to y'all tomorrow.